You see, most learning institutions like primary schools, secondary schools, universities don't teach us the most important skill, and they don't teach us how to learn. So after learning, we still don't know how to learn. So the best thing to do first in learning is first of all to learn how to learn. And so I want to recommend 5 of the best books on learning I have ever read. Now, I think every human being should essentially first learn how to learn. And so every teenager should read these books I'm about to recommend. Every teenager. And don't even wait until you're a teenager. If you are listening to this and you are younger than any teenager, if you're not yet a teenager, start by going to these books. You can watch them on YouTube as YouTube summaries. So the first book I will recommend is The Art of Learning by Josh Waitzkin. That's a great book. Great book. This is a man that was former chess champion. He applied the same learning, became a kung fu champion, martial arts champion. So he has the results, and the book is an amazing book, just downright an amazing book. So The Art of Learning by Josh Waitzkin. Hi there. I run a book club called The Smart Readers. In that club, we get to read 100 books every year in 20 of the most important categories in life. Categories like habit formation, leadership, innovation, learning, entrepreneurship, parenting, public speaking, cognitive enhancement, critical thinking, emotional mastery. 5 of the best books. We don't just read the books, we read the best books on 20 of the most important categories in life. Is the Smart Readers Club. And guess what? You don't have to read the book like you read a hard copy book. No, but we read it in a smart way. That's why we are called the Smart Readers Social Network. And how do we do it? We take those books that are summarized on YouTube. Those books are summarized on YouTube. So we look at the most brilliant summaries of those books, and then what we do is that we now begin to push it out. We take the nuggets and then we push it out. So for people who are busy or people who want to read more, it's an amazing option for them. And the Smart Readers Academy is a place where you can meet like minds. You can meet people that love knowledge. And then you know what John Maxwell said in his book Laws of Teamwork. He says interaction drives action. So the more you interact with like mind, the more proactive you become. So it's an amazing society or community to be part of. Amazing community, and I want to recommend that for you. So if you want to be part of the Smart Readers community, you know what to do is very easy. Scan the QR code and we will serve you. God bless you. Do have an amazing day, and bye for now. Second book will be The First 20 Hours by Josh Kaufman. You see, this book is so great because I applied the principles in this book in building my knowledge of neuroscience. And what did he say? He says that to be decent at any skill, whether catering, any skill, you need 20 hours. And he says 20 hours is 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening for the next 30 days. Which means that in 30 days, you can build skill in anything at a decent level. Whether you want to learn how to be a proofreader, you want to learn coding, you want to learn events management, you want to learn interior decor. But there's somebody left Google to run his own pizza making business. He said he learned how to make pizza on YouTube, and today runs a very good pizza eatery. But I like the way he broke it down. 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening for the next 30 days gives you 20 hours. And in 20 hours, you can learn a skill. The second thing he said about that book that I like is that he says that if you learn a thing shortly after you wake up and you learn a thing shortly after you go to bed, it gives you greater chances of understanding it and consolidating your knowledge. Why? He says because when you wake up in the morning, your brain is very fresh. Then when you read before you go to sleep, when you go to sleep, your brain begins to, absorb and, just consolidate that knowledge. So it's a great book. First 20 Hours by Josh Kaufman is a great book. The third book I will recommend on learning will be The Talent Code by Daniel Coyle. He talks about how some people learned a new language just by going to a new nation. Not knowing the language, but just saying, okay, we are going to just go to this nation. I think it was one of the Asian countries, and they just went to, and I like the book. Daniel Coyle's book on The Talent Code shows you how to learn or build talents. It's a great book on learning. Great book on learning. The other book on learning I would recommend would be Limitless by Jim Quick. Limitless by Jim Quick. I like the fact that he teaches a lot of good and bad habits in reading, and Jim Quick himself is a memory champion, has worked with some of the biggest billionaires in the world. So a good book. Then Make It Stick by Chip and Dan Heath is another good book. So you learn things like spacing, interleaving, so those are the top 5 books on learning I would recommend to anyone, any day, anytime, anywhere. I hope it works well for you. Do have an amazing day, and bye for now. Hi there, I'm Adekomi Olusonya, publisher of the Immersion Bible, and I will get you addicted to the Word of God, line upon line, precept upon precept. If you would like access to any of my books, products, or services, scan the QR code after this and you will have access to that. Kemi Sense, I love us always. Do have an amazing day, and bye for now.